In 2002, fewer than 1,000 children under the age of 5 died from polio. 4,000 children died from diphtheria. 198,000 children died from tetanus. 294,000 children died from pertussis. 386,000 died from Haemophilus influenza type B, and 540,000 children died from measles in 2002, according to the World Health Organization. All preventable childhood diseases. If you don't immunize your child to prevent these diseases from spreading, your child could become very sick. Today I'm going to talk to you about childhood immunizations, why parents aren't immunizing their child, implications of not immunizing your child, and when you should be immunizing your child. Let's start off by talking about childhood immunizations. Childhood immunizations date back as far as 1796. This is when the first vaccination was given to an 8-year-old boy. The first vaccine ever given to prevent childhood diseases was smallpox. Smallpox since has been eradicated thanks to the vaccinations. We now have 14 childhood immunizations to prevent childhood diseases: diphtheria, tetanus, pertussis, polio, pneumonia, rotavirus, Haemophilus influenza type B, hepatitis A, hepatitis B, measles, mumps, rubella, varicella for the chickenpox, and of course everyone's favorite, the flu. Since the start of immunizations for childhood diseases, there has been a 100% decline in the spread of childhood diseases. All childhood diseases that I've talked about are all routine immunizations given. They're all injectable, except for rotavirus, which is given orally. Now I've told you a little bit about childhood immunizations. Let's talk about why parents aren't immunizing their child. Parents are not immunizing their children because they believe there's an association with some vaccinations and autism. They believe that the live vaccines, measles, mumps, rubella, and varicella for chickenpox, causes autism in their healthy children. It's 1 out of 4 parents believe that these vaccines cause autism in their healthy children, according to MSNBC. Parents believe this because of a flawed research study that was done in 1998, which has recently been retracted. Now that I've talked to you about why parents aren't immunizing, let's talk about what implications you'll experience by not immunizing your child. By not immunizing your child, you're not only putting your child at risk for childhood diseases, for your child to become severely ill or maybe even die, but your choices also affect your family members, your friends, and your community. If your child were to catch any of these childhood diseases I have talked about while not immunized, they potentially could infect babies that aren't old enough to be immunized, or an adult or child that is medically sick and cannot receive these vaccinations. Your child could potentially be required to stay home if there was an outbreak of a childhood disease, such as 2008 when there was an increased outbreak in measles. And this will cause them to miss school, childcare, youth activities. It would also affect the parents because they would miss work. And if you miss work, that means that you run out of leave time, or if you have no leave time, it will come out of your pocket, so it will become a financial burden. Now I've told you about implications of not immunizing your child. Let's talk about when you should be immunizing your child. Childhood immunizations should be done at routine well appointments. So the child will be seen by their provider, and then the parent will be told by the provider what immunizations are recommended. Immunizations are recommended at 2 months, 4 months, 6 months, 12 months, 18 months, 4 years old, and then again boosters at 11 years old. Today I talked to you about why you need to immunize your child. I have given you immunizations, why parents don't immunize their kids, implications of not immunizing your kids, and when you should be immunizing your kids. Don't allow your child to get sick or die or spread diseases because you didn't want to vaccinate. Vaccinate your kids now.